ladies and gentlemen, between the Meadville Calvary Thunder and the Slippery Rock Panthers. We got Funcy and Brendan in that face-off circle to face it off tonight for that jump ball. 8 minutes on the clock. We're ready to rock and roll in this first quarter of play. Panthers shooting on the left and the Thunder shooting on the right. Ball goes up. Brendan able to get a hand on that one, but Ben has this going off to the left side. Looking for a handoff, lost his dribble. Pressured up, but gives us over to Matt Hones. Matt Hones bringing this down with heat. Hands that one off to Sean. Sean with a shot. Scores! Way to lead it off on the right foot. Bringing this one down is Jaden. Jaden taking his time for the Thunder, getting that over to Dylan. Dylan just chugs along down that left side and is able to score off that one. Hones giving this one in to Drew. Back over to Hones it goes. 7:30 on the clock and ticking. I believe we have a scoreboard for this game. I believe we do. 2-2 is a score. Here comes Matt Hones taking his time with this one. Loses his dribble. Picks that one up. Chucks that one down to Funcy. Not able to control that one. Goes over to Chris. Chris able to control that one. Over to Dylan. Chucks that over to Jaden. Jaden comes down with fire off that right side. Chucks that one down. Across to Leighton. Leighton able to keep going to Dylan. Dylan brings that one in towards the paint. Braden with a shot. Brendan with a shot, my bad. Funcy able to gain control for the Panthers, but loses that one. Goes off of White and out of bounds. I believe the referee just lost his whistle. There's no germ that can kill you from here. Probably, I don't know. Maybe, quite possibly. You might die. Here's Matt with the ball off to the right side. Tries to chug along down that right side. Hits that baseline. Chucks into the paint. Looks to hand that one off to Sean. Turns, shoots instead. Jaden able to deny that shot. Opportunity. 6:51 on the clock. 2-2 is the score. Here's Drew to inbound this one for the Panthers. Hands that one into Matt with a shot for two. Not able to sink that one down. Funcy able to get a hand on that one. Goes over to Jaden on the white team. Brings this one up to the right side. Gets inside the 3-point line inside the paint. Shoots that one up. Not able to score on that one. Dinks around that toilet bowl, but does not go in. Funcy handing that one over to Drew. Gets that one across to Matt. Matt bringing this one out of his own zone. 6:34 on the clock. Leaves that 3-point line. Taking that one down. Not able to shoot that one up. Swatted away by Dylan. And out of bounds it goes. It's going to be blue ball down low in the Thunder territory. Here's Drew to inbound this one. Gets that one down low on the baseline. Here's Sean shooting. Not able to score on that one, but it comes down to Jaden. Jaden looking to take this one out for the Thunder. Pushes that 3-point line, steps inside, but gives that one back up to Leighton. Leighton at the point for Calvary. Takes his time with this one off towards the right side. Takes his time with this. 6:11 on the clock. Number 22, Leighton, takes this one down the right side. Shots, gives that one up to Brendan. Brendan taking a look inside the crease. Takes it down the baseline, turns, shoots. Not able to score on that one, gets his own rebound though, goes up for the shot, and scores. 5:51 on the clock. 4-2 is the score in this first quarter of play. Here comes Matt Hones out of his own zone. Hits that half-court line and keeps on going. Gets on towards that left side. He's going for the break. He's got some daylight. Denied. Goes out of bounds off of Dylan from Calvary, but a beautiful block that was. Here's Drew taking this one in from the inbound for the Panthers. Gets it into Matt. Matt bringing this one off to the point. Loses control of that one. Able to get a hand on that one is Dylan. Dylan's just trying to not make contact with Hones, but it was evident that it was going to be a little bit of a trip-up. Leighton having control of this one for the Thunder. Takes this one in towards that left side. Loses control of that one over to Drew. Drew brings this one down for the Panthers. Off to that right side. Stops at the 3-point line. Turns around. Takes his time out at the point. 3-point shot for Mr. Hones. Not able to make that one in. Comes down. Gets his own rebound. Comes out along that 3-point line. Takes this one back in. And goes off to the right side. Drew picks that one up where it left off. Takes it down the baseline. Hands that one off to Sean. Sean with a shot. Not able to make that one in. Goes down to Leighton. Leighton bringing this one out slow and steady for the Thunder. 5:03 on the clock. 4-2 is the score. Panthers are down by 2, but not dead quite yet. Pass goes in to Jaden. Jaden turns, shoots. Not able to score on that one. Secondary shot does go in by Brendan. Makes that a 6-2 game. 4:50 on the clock. Panthers trailing the Thunder. Here comes Matt Hones down that middle line. Gets that over towards Funty. Funty able to calm that one like a pro. Turns, shoots. Not able to score on that one. Goes down to Chris. Chris brings this one out for the Thunder. Over to Jaden and goes down that middle line. Across that half-court line. Goes down to Brendan. Brendan bounces this one down towards that paint. Gets that off to Dylan. Dylan with a shot. Scores! For Calvary. Matt has this one coming out. Sorry if it's a little shaky. I have my other hand on my phone looking at the stats. Or the roster. Matt Homes pressured up by Dylan, trying to take this one downtown. Charlie Brown gets it off to Sean, turns, shoots. Not able to butter the biscuit on that one. Funcy with the secondary shot, not able to grate the cheese either. Here's Jaden bringing this one out of the zone. Jaden pressured up by Drew. Block is set. But Funty picks him up right where he left off. Here's Chris bringing this down the left side. Able to hand this one back out to Jaden. Jaden bringing the heat with a 3-point shot. Not able to make that first one in. Brendan turns, shoots, and scores. He's mashing the potatoes. 3:44 on the clock. 10-2 is the score. Here comes Drew out of his own zone for the Panthers. Brings this one slowly back towards that middle. Cuts across. Cuts back towards that left side. Brings this one down. Passes that one down to Sean. Bobbled up, but it looks like it's swallowed by Hones. Gets that one out. Chris bringing this one away for the Thunder. Only one to beat, and that has been called for the Travelers. Chris coming out. Panther ball in their own zone. 3:23 on the clock. Giving this one into Drew. Drew bringing this one out that left side. Saying they're not checking. They didn't check the ball with the referee. On ball, giving this one into Drew. Drew taking this one out, slow and steady. 3:19 remaining in this first quarter. 10-2 is the score. 8 points separate these two teams. Drew favoring that right side. Looks like he's going to have a little bit of a stutter step. He's got some finesse in there. He's got his butterfly passion coming out every which way. He's looking to make a pass happen. He gives that one out to Hollenbaugh at the point. Back over to Drew. Goes on that left side. He's taking it out towards that wing. Leighton trying to read that play. Gives that one over to Hollenbaugh on that right side. Takes this one down towards that corner, but stops, loses his dribble. Tries to get this back out to Drew. Leighton able to read that one, but not able to do anything about it. Takes this one into the paint. Gives that out to Mr. Hones. Takes this in towards that center lane. Loses control of that one, and it goes away. Chris's ball. Bringing this one down for the Thunder inside the paint. Shoots that one up. Not able to score on that first one, but secondary does go in. Dylan being the one to shoot that one. Full court press. Scrambling for that one. Here's Drew bringing this one out for the Panthers. Hits that half-court line. Stops. Keeps his dribble though. Swatted away by Dylan. Tripped up. Two players nullifying each other out. Shot goes up by Leighton. Wait, a whistle. We got a full timeout for the Panthers. 2:25 on the clock, 14-2. We'll be right back after the timeout's over. Ready to rock and roll back in this first quarter of play. 14-2 is the score. 2:25 on the clock. Blue inbound in their own zone. Looks like Leighton's going to pressure up against Hollenbaugh, but Drew has one other Panther to get this out to, and it goes over to Matt. Bringing this one out slow and steady across that half-court line. Takes his time with this one. Takes a look around. Pressured up by Dylan at the point. Just stare him down as if he's staring down a nice old cake across that bakery. Gives that over to Drew. Drew takes this one down to Matt. Matt bringing this one back out to Hollenbaugh. Bringing this over to Matt once more. Gets that down to Sean. Sean down towards that block. Shoots. Sean able to butter the biscuits on that one. He's bringing this one out as Jaden. 2 minutes remaining in this first quarter of play. Handing this one over to number 22, Leighton, on that left block. Getting this one out towards that point. Takes his time. Drew's eyeing him up like he's something else. Leighton bringing this over towards that right side. Stops. Shoots for three. Goes up, comes down. Goes off a few hands. And Funty comes up with that one for the Panthers. Funty spins around. He's a ballerina tonight. Ballerina in Panther clothing. 1:32 on the clock, man. Ticking. Matt Hones bringing this one out. Hits that half-court line. He's going to quarterback the play for the Panthers. Bringing this off to the left side. Able to get this one down and around towards that baseline. Jaden gets a hand on that one for the Thunder. Strips that one away from the Panther hands. Brings this one down over to Brendan. It goes. Shot goes up and scores. 1:15 on the clock. 16-4 is the score. Panthers down by 12. Bringing this one out is Matt. Matt taking his time. Takes it off to the right side. Leighton there to greet him and meet him though. Getting that off to the side. Leighton's going to chuck that one out into the crowd. Here's Drew to inbound this one for the Panthers. Panthers to chuck this one in. Funty turns, shoots. Not able to score. He's got his rebound though. Shoots that one up. Not able to score on that one. He gets a third. He gets off of Funty's hand and out of bounds it goes. Dylan's going to take the bench and Titus is going to substitute on for the Panthers. Here's Dylan going to chuck this one in for Calvary. 52 seconds on the clock and ticking. Here's Jaden bringing this one down across that half-court line. Takes his time with this one. Cuts over towards that right side. Cuts back into the middle. Gets that one over to Leighton. Leighton towards that point. Takes this one back over to number 24. 24 has this one now. Gives it over to 22. 2-2. Bringing this off to the left side. Takes his time with that one. Gives out over to number 5. 5 chucking this one back in. Number Brendan able to take this one up and shoots. Scores. And that one's going to count. I just realized I'm not calling them by the names. I just started calling them by the numbers again. Team blue on the push. That'd be Funty. First shot goes up, not able to go in. I guess the other shot might have been already been taken. I'm like, no way the bucket went in. That means they only get one foul shot. My bad. Here's Drew with it now. 22 seconds in, counting. 18-4 is the score. Drew taking this over towards that right side. Pressured up by Layton, taking this one over. He's still going. He gets that one off the punt, or Hones. Hones bringing this back towards that point. Pressured up by Dylan and Chris. Chris not able to take this one away. He finesses his way through, but not able to keep control after that second player. Then brings down with hard. Able to shoot that one in. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the first quarter. 20-4 in the lead is the Thunders to keep. We'll be right back after the quarter. All right, welcome back to the action. Starting off this second quarter. We still have yet to put the time up, but we're gonna. All right, well, we got 8 minutes on the clock in the second quarter. We're ready to rock and roll. 20-4. This is a score coming into this period. The Calvary shooting on the right and the Slippery Rock shooting on the left. Here's Chris off to that right side. Trying to take this one back out towards that point. Gets that one down. Give and go between Dylan and Chris. Chris trying to give this one out to Jaden, but no way. Jose says Sean. Bringing this one out is Matt. Matt pressured up by a few of the Calvary players. Taking this one down with a lot of finesse. Gets that one over to Sean, or Titus. Titus outside that slot. Gets that one up. Not able to shoot that one in. Goes down off the hands of Sean and Brendan. And it is going to be someone help out the ref. He keeps dropping his whistle. Poor guy. 7:34 on the clock. 20-4 is the score. Panthers down by 16. Drew here to chuck this one into Titus. Titus looking for a shot. Brings this one out towards that wing. A little bit of a finesse. Not able to keep it though. Jaden strips this one away. Two Panthers swing at that one, but not able to keep control of that one. Matt able to get the hand on that one after Funty was able to get a hand on the pass. Here comes Matt giving that one down to Sean. Not able to keep control of that one. Matt grabs that one through the legs of Brendan. It's going to be white ball as a result of this jump ball being called. 7:18 on the clock. 20-4 is the score. One foul only being called on the Panthers. Here's Jaden with it now. Started stepping over towards that left side. Gives that one over to Layton. Layton taking his time outside of that three-point line. Checks that over to Jaden once more on the left side. Shot goes up for three. Not able to make that one in. Goes down to the hands of Luke Funty. Brings this over to Matt Holmes. Bringing this one out slow and steady. Pressured up by Chris. Takes this one out around his back. Shoots that one down to Sean. Goes off Sean's hands and over to Brendan. Brendan bringing this one out for the Thunder with speed. Gets that one down to Layton. Layton shoots and scores for the Thunder. Matt Owens has this one now, taking this one across that middle line. 6:40 on the clock, goes over to Drew. Drew with a shot. Not able to make the three-pointer. Goes off the hands of Brendan over to Drew. Drew turns this one over. Goes over to Dylan. Dylan bringing this one out for the Thunder. One to beat. Not able to do so. Chris has a secondary shot. Drew able to get a hand on that one. Clean as a whistle. Gives that over to Matt Holmes with a rebound. He cuts through three of the Thunder players. Gets across that half-court line. Approaches that three-point line inside the paint. Shoots that one up. Not able to score on that one. Goes down to the hands of Dylan. Dylan bringing this one up for Calvary. Gets that one down. Layton with a shot. Not able to make that one in. Goes up Dylan. Shoots that one up once more. Not able to make the secondary. Maybe the third will go in. Dylan with the third shot. Scores. Essentially 3 on the clock, and 24-4 is the score. Panthers down by 20 now. Let's see if they can get some traction with those tractor tires. They're pulling through with this game. Here's Drew coming off to that right side. Pressured up by Layton. Gives that over to Matt Holmes outside the three-point line. Gets that into Luke Funty. Funty turns, shoots. Takes a shot. Shoots. Scores! Look at him go! He's milking the milk does. Layton has that off to the left wing. Tries to cut back towards that point. 5:38 on the clock. 22 keeps his distance from the Panther team. Looks like he's got a plan of attack. Gets that over to Jaden on that left side with a three-point shot. Goes up. Not able to score on that one. Hits that back part of the back bearings. Holding up the backboard, and that is going to be deemed out of bounds. We get a substitution. Caleb coming on. It looks like Chris is going to take a seat on the bench. Dylan's going to take a seat on the bench as well as Colton taking the court. Here's Drew going to bring this one in for the Panthers with this inbound. Gives it over to Matt Holmes. Matt Holmes bringing this one out slow and steady. I'm trying to put this into my pocket, but I just can't seem to find it as my pants are starting to fall down. I have sweatpants underneath, do not worry. Sean taking this over to Matt Holmes with a shot. Scores! Look at him go! He's taking it all the way home. Bringing this back with heat is Jaden. Starts at that three-point line. 5:05 on the clock. Fakes a pass over to the left side. Holds it instead. Hands it over to Layton. There's Brendan, bad. Layton taking this over towards that point. Gives it over to Jaden. Jaden down inside towards that block. Inside the paint. Shoots. Not able to score on that one. Goes over to Luke Funty. Funty able to control that rebound. Gives it over to Drew. Drew on that right side. Cuts him towards that middle. Brings this one up towards that half-court line. Not able to make that one. Matt takes this one down into the zone. Funty turns, shoots. Not able to score on that one. Hits that rim. Comes back down to Brennan. Brennan able to control that one. Coming out for the Thunder. 4:37 on the clock. Brennan shoots. Not able to score on that one either. Goes off the hands of Funty over to Caleb. Caleb bringing this one out towards that right side. If it's on his name, I am sorry. I did not have a chance to check the rosters. Here's Layton trying to take this one out and around. Gets that over to the left side. Colton not able to control that one. He's not drinking the Red Bull. He does not have his wings to hold that one in. But a timeout by the Panthers. 4:23 on the clock. 24-9 is the score. Panthers still trailing the Thunder. We'll be right back. Looks like we're ready to rock and roll once more in this second quarter of play. 4:23 on the clock. Only one foul to be called so far this game, and that is against Slippery Rock. Panther inbound in their own zone at their own baseline. Here it comes from Drew over to Matt. Matt bringing this one out on that right side. Gives it back over to Drew. 4:20 remaining in this second quarter. Across that half court is Drew giving that over to Titus. Back over to Drew it goes at the point. Taking his time. Gives that over. But swatted away by Layton. Able to continue to pass off. It goes between the legs of Matt and out of bounds. 4:08 on the clock. 24-9 is the score. Panthers still trailing the Thunder. Inbound comes from number 33 over to Jaden. Jaden bringing this over to Layton. Layton on my left side takes his time outside of the Panther zone. Takes a three-point shot outside. About 3 feet from that three-point line, and he's able to make that. He's buttoning those biscuits real nicely. Just under 4 minutes remaining in this second quarter. 27-9 is the score, and approaching that half-court line is Drew for the Panthers. Looks like he's going to take this one over to Titus. Titus bringing this back over towards the point. Cuts back over. Caleb there to pressure him from Calvary. Chucks that one down to Matt Holmes. Go over to Drew once more. Back over to Matt outside that right wing with a three-point shot. Shoots that one up. Not able to make that one in. Jaden able to get a hand on that one. Bringing this one away for the Thunder. Chucks that one down and across. Goes on to Caleb. Caleb shoots. Not able to hit that one. Hits the back on the backboard. Caleb or Luke Funty brings that one down. Here comes Drew out of his own zone. Hits that half-court line. A little dribble behind his back. He loses control, but he keeps it going. Hits that free throw line. Gives that one down to Sean. Sean shoots. Not able to score. Funty tries to get a hand on that one, but goes out of bounds off of White. It's going to be Panther ball down at the baseline. He's got 2 substitutions. Harrison's going to come on. It looks like Layton's going to take a seat on the bench. Brendan's going to take a seat on the bench, as well as Dylan coming onto the fray. 3:16 on the clock. I've memorized their roster too much. Drew getting this one in. Goes off of Caleb and out of bounds for Thunder. Pie on the scoreboard. Look at it all over there. Look at the pie smear all over that time clock. 27-9 is the score. Drew chucks that one in. Gives it over to Titus with a shot. Not able to score on that one. Colton comes down with this one. Handles that one over to Jaden. Jaden bringing this one out. It's nice, slow and steady. Across that half-court line, hits that point. Takes it over towards that left side. Cuts back, hands that one over to Caleb. Caleb tugs down that left or that right lane. Hits the block, shoots it up. Not able to score on that one. Funty able to battle through to handle that one and gives that one over to Holmes. Brings that over to Drew at that right side. Across that half-court line. Takes his time with this one. Harrison to chase after Matt with the ball. Takes this one down towards the baseline. Shoots. Scores! Makes this game a 27-11 game. 2:40 on the clock remaining in this first half. Here's Jaden with the ball for the Thunder, bringing this one into the center lane. Gives this back out to Caleb. Caleb back down to Jaden. Jaden tries to make something happen. Shoots that one up, not able to score. Overshoots that one a little bit. Colton down, shoots. Not able to score on that one either. Gives off the hander, Funty into the hands of Jaden. Giving that off to the point. Harrison giving that off to Caleb. Down low goes to Colton. Over to Dylan. Dylan shoots. Not it really. He goes down into the paint. He still has possession. Able to get that one over to Jaden. Jaden takes this one in towards the block shot. Goes up. Not able to score. Harrison bringing this one out. Jaden outside the three-point line softens it up. 2:08 on the clock and ticking. Dylan with a shot, not able to score on that one either. Goes out of bounds off of White. And it's going to be blue ball inbounding at their own zone. What defense from the Panthers to keep alive in this game. 27-11 is the score. 2:03 on the clock. Here comes Drew bringing it out. Slow and steady. Inside half-court line, out up by Caleb. Gives it over to the left side. Here's Titus back over to Drew. Gives it off to the right side. Here's Matt taking this one downtown. Charlie Brown. Shot goes up. Foul is called. Every time that referee blows his whistle, he loses his marbles. Marbles being referred to as the whistle. Colton called on the Hadouken. 1:31 on the clock. 27-11. Fouls are now 1 apiece. Drew able to get this one in, turning and shooting. Not able to score. Sean. Dylan giving this one over to Jaden. Jaden brings this one out. Hits that three-point line, gets inside the paint, shoots that one up. Not able to sink the bucket. 2 more points on the tally board for the Thunder. 29-11 on the scoreboard. 1:35 on the clock. Drew able to get that one over to Matt. Matt shoots. Scores! That's his second three-pointer. Oh, he's He's dining like a king tonight. Jaden giving this one over to Dylan. Dylan on that left side, hands that one back over to Caleb. Caleb takes me out pretty badly. Gives that over to Harrison. Harrison bringing this back out to the point. Jaden gets a little bit of elbow rinse, sends that one down off his foot. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be Panther ball. I need a belt. Anyone got a belt? I need to borrow a belt. 1:14 on the clock, 29-14 on the scoreboard. Here's Drew at that half-court line. Caleb pushing him away. Just get over to the left side. Here's Titus down to Sean. Sean shoots. Scores! The Panthers staying alive! 56 seconds on the second quarter clock. Here's Jaden trying to finesse his way in. Loses control. That one gives it over to Dylan. Dylan shoots. Not able to score on that one. Draws the foul instead, though. 48 seconds on the clock. 29-16. They're going to call Matt Drew. They're going to call Drew on the foul. 2 foul shots to be had. First one goes up, sinks that one like the Titanic. Let's see what Dylan can do on the second. That Dylan, that Brandon. I'm going to leave that to be Dylan. Shot goes up, on for the secondary. Hits that net and goes down. 48 seconds on the second quarter. 31-16. Across that half-court line is Drew. Gives that over to Titus. Titus outside that three-point line. Looks at it again. It's going back to Drew. Drew over to the right side. To Matt it goes. Taking this one down that right side. Hands that over to Funty. Funty inside the paint. Shoots. Not able to score on that one. Colton handles that one. Gives it over to Jaden. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be white ball going off of Sean is what it's called. Here's Jaden bringing this one out. 30 seconds remaining in the second quarter of play. 31-16 is the score. Here's Jaden trying to finesse his way past Titus. Hands that one over to Caleb. Caleb bringing this one out around about. Cuts this one in. Shoots. Not able to score as there's Funty to say, no way, Jose. So white ball out of bounds. Looks like Dylan's going to take a shot at this one. Able to bounce that one into Jaden. Jaden outside of the crease. 13 seconds remaining in this game. Hits that over to the point. Takes a look at the time clock. Takes it over. Gets that one down to Caleb. Caleb down low. Takes his one back out towards that left wing. Brings that one down. Shot goes up by Harrison. Not able to score on that one. Here comes Colton. Colton gains control in that inner corner shoot. Not able to score on that one. And so very close. That is the end of the second quarter. 31 for the Thunder and 16 for the Panthers. We'll be right back. All right, we got a blue ball at half court, bringing us back into the third quarter of play. 31-16 being the incoming score. We got 8 minutes on the clock. We're ready to rock and roll. Panthers shooting on the right, and the Thunder shooting on the left. Comes getting this one into the Funty. Funty shoots, not able to score on that one. Draws the foul though. Jaden called on the foul on the arm. It's going to give Luke Funty 2 shots. 7:53 on the clock. 31-16 is the score. Here's his first one up. Not able to boil the egg on that first one. Let's see what he can do with the second though. Maybe it'll be a lucky lottery number. Shoots that one up. Not able to slay the cow either. Not able to tenderize the patty. Giving this one off to Brendan. Brendan handling that one off to Leighton for the Thunder. 7:47 on the clock. He takes us off towards that right side. Hands that one down to the right corner. Chris brings this one out towards that left or that right wing. Hands that one off to the point. Jaden handles this one quite nicely. Hands that off to Leighton. Leighton taking his time on this one. Got to get that one over to Jaden. Jaden on that right wing. Takes his time over back towards that point. Goes over to Leighton. So throw that one down. Drew there to pick that one off for the Panthers. Bringing this one back the other way. Gets us at the 3-point line instead of paint. Shoots that one up. Able to bring this one in. 7:16 on the clock. Titus there just to let Leighton know he's there. 18 for the Panthers. 31 for the Thunder team. There's Leighton taking his time back towards that corner. Sean goes up there to try to trap him, but he has to weasel his way out. Goes off Kristen out of bounds. It's going to be Panther ball back in their corner. Drew inbound this one for the Panthers. Gives that one into Matt Hones. Matt Hones bringing this one out slow and steady with a little bit of finesse. He's got that magic Mike touch to that basketball. 6:53 on the clock. 31-18 is the score. Here's Matt bringing this one out towards that right side. Pushed it up by Brendan. Shot by Drew. Not able to make the three-point shot. Dylan able to bring this one down. Goes out off the Leighton. Leighton bring this one out. Slow and steady for the Thunder. 6:40 on the clock and counting. There's Leighton taking this one over towards that point. Hands that one over to Jordan. Jordan on that right side. Takes this one down that right wing. Switches. Comes back out towards that point. Able to bounce that one down to Dylan. Dylan takes his time. Chucks that one down to Brendan. Brendan with a mid-air shot. Not able to make that one in. Drew not calling on the foul. And Brendan able to take that second shot in. Makes that a 33-18 game. Panthers down, but they're not dead yet. 6:16 on the clock. Matt directing a little bit of traffic. Takes this one down towards that left side. Chris able to get blocked away by a pick from Titus. Drew down in that corner. Takes this one out towards that left wing. Sends that one over to Titus. Titus gets this one. He's traveling in towards it. But here comes Matt Hones with a shot. Not able to make that one in. Hits the front leg with a secondary shot. It does go in. And he scores. Milk me a milk dud. 5:52 on the clock. 33-20 is the score. Panthers down, but by only 13. There's Leighton on the left side, outside the three-point line, takes his time with it. Throws that one over to Jaden on that left side for three. Scores! Look at him go! He's cutting up the pineapple. 5:30 on the clock. 36-20 is the score. 16-point difference between these two teams. Here comes Matt going down that left wing. Stops hands that one over, but swatted away by Leighton. It's going to be a blue ball down in that corner. They're going to chuck this one in. Looks for his options. Hands that one down to Sean. Sean down towards that baseline. Turn, shoots. Not able to score on that one, but it goes off of Brendan and out of bounds. It's going to be Panther ball down at the baseline of the Thunder zone. 5:19 on the clock. And counting, or no, it's frozen. Now it's counting. Go over to Titus. It goes. Shot goes up. Not able to score on that one. Comes down. Looks like a little shot to the head there to Drew. Bringing this one down is Leighton. Leighton comes into that point. Cuts across the brow. Takes his time. Back into the corner he goes, loses that dribble, gives it over to Chris. Chris on that left side, hands it back over to Leighton. Leighton out towards that point, 5 minutes in, counting. Takes his time, takes that one over to Chris. Chris takes the pass in, goes off to the hands of Sean. Dylan with a shot, not able to score on that one, goes off the hand of Brendan. Brendan down over to Dylan. Dylan with a shot, not able to send that one in for two. 4:40 on the clock in this third quarter of play. 18 points separate these two teams. 38-20 is the score. Here's Matt Hones at the point. Gets that one down low. Sean able to finesse that one in towards Funty. Funty shoots. Look at him go. Here's Jaden bringing this one out for the Thunder. 4:20 on the clock and counting. 22-38 is the score. 16-point difference. Gives that one over to Dylan. Dylan tries to push in towards the paint. Stripped away by Matt. Bringing this one out for the Panthers. One to beat, shoots that one over to Titus. Titus with a shot. Scores! He's doing the Charlie 1-2 stick. He's going down. Jaden bringing this one out. Hits that half-court line. Gets that up to the right side. Leighton trying to pass that one down back out top to Jaden. It goes. That approaches the three-point line. Three-point shot. Scores! That's the second of the night. He's got a pair. 3:48 on the clock. 41 for the Thunder. 24 for the Panthers. Matt taking his time at the point. Pushes over to the right side, hands that one up to Titus. Titus takes it down towards that right side. Able to keep control of that one, loses control. That one does not travel though. Drew takes this one down the baseline over to Sean. Sean shoots. Not able to score, goes off the hands of Funty. Funty with a secondary shot, not able to score on that one as it's swatted away by a Thunder player. Taking this one down is Chris. Chris over to Brandon with a shot. Foul is called. .21 on the elbow. He's going to smash it down into Brendan. Going to call the foul on Titus. Here's Brendan with two. Shot goes up and in. Right, a substitution. Caleb's going to come on, and it looks like Chris is going to take the bench for the Thunder. Brendan with a second of two. Goes up and sinks the bucket. It's no good. The shooter crossed the line before the ball hit the rim, and it's going to be nullified.
I have a technical on this coach. You can shut up.
Technical foul on Joel.
You're out. You're out.
Technical being called.
You're out. Get out.
I And Elvis has just left the building. 2 times in a week. Can you believe that? Panthers are fired up. They are ready to take it to the house. First foul shot does not count. Whenever a technical foul is called, Pastor Chad Bailey here to take the coaching position of the Slippery Rock Panthers. Shot goes up, hits the rim, comes down. We're going to call 2 technicals on Coach Mandrell, so they're going to get 2 more foul shots with the lanes cleared. First one does go up, hits the rim, comes down. Secondary shot does go up, but not in. 1 for 4 on those shots. It's going to be a white inbound at half court, I believe. Neither team sure what to do. This happened on Tuesday. We all know that very well. Caleb hanging this one back over to Layton. Layton at that half-court line, 3:13 on the clock. 43-24 is the score. Bringing this down towards that corner. Shoots that one. He goes off the hands of Drew and out of bounds it goes. But they're going to call it going off of Brendan. Inbound goes in. Layton out of bounds but not called. Goes into Caleb. Shoots up and scores. 3 minutes on the clock. 45-24 is the score. Here comes Matt Holmes coming out for the Panthers. He's got some fire in his play. You can see it showing a little bit. Takes his one over towards that left side. Going to call it on a block. Going to call Caleb on a block. 2 foul shots should be the call. They're going to give this one out of bounds to Drew. Getting this one into Matt. Getting this one across to Titus. Titus bringing this one down with fire. He's got it up to the baseline into the inner corner. It goes to Drew. Drew taking this one down the baseline. Able to get that one down the front. He scores! He's taking it all the way home. He's bringing this one out to Jaden. Jaden hits that half-court line. Shoots that one across the brow over to Layton. Layton with a shot. Not able to score on that first one. Bunty able to gain control of that rebound. He ends that one off to Matt. Matt bringing this one to town. Pushed it up by Brendan, my bad. 2:22 on the clock. Shoots that one down to Sean. Sean with a shot. Doing the tread. He's got a full timeout by the Thunder. 45-28. Panthers are not going silently in the ninth. 2:14 on the clock. We'll be right back in this third quarter of action. They're going to give the Thunder an inbound in their own zone at their own baseline. Dylan giving this one into Jaden. Jaden bringing this one out. Across that half-court line. Takes his time. Throws that one down towards that left side. Brendan fakes a pass inside. Tries to take a few spins. Dylan with a shot. Does score. There's that 47-28. 2 minutes and remaining in this quarter. Here comes Mr. Holmes across that half-court line. Cutting over across that left side. Gives that over to Titus. Down low to Sean with a shot. Not able to score. Dylan able to gain control for the Thunder. Gives that one over to Layton. Layton bringing this one out for Calvary. It's that half-court line. Takes his time with that one. Gets it off to the right side. Brendan takes this one down the baseline. Stops, pivots outside in that corner. Chucks that rock out towards Caleb. Called out of bounds. He's coming out the other way. 1:36 on the clock. 47-28 is the score. Panthers down, but not out. Here comes Matt Holmes across that half-court line. Pressured up by Caleb. Over to Titus it goes. Brings this one into the crease. Loses control. Gives that one over to Drew. Drew down towards that baseline. Throws that one in. Goes past Sean and out. Here goes Caleb. Caleb down into the paint of the Panthers. Shoots that one up and scores. 49-28. 1:14 on the clock. Here comes Matt. Matt bringing this one out. Going over towards that right side. You can feel the crowd getting fired up for this rivalry. Gives it over to Titus. Titus on that left side. Tries to get down towards Sean. Intercepted by Layton. Sean not going away. Takes this one out. Is Layton. Layton bringing this one down across that half-court line. Takes his time with this one. Getting off to the right side. Back and forth. Goes down. Not able to get a shot off on that. Brennan shoots. Not able to score. No foul is called on the elbow. Might able to get this one down. Titus. Titus takes a shot. Shoots. Like Colby Coleman back in the good old days. Gets that one down to Dylan, or Brendan shoots and answers the Panthers' question. 51-30 is the score. 30 seconds remaining in this quarter of play. Coming down is Matt Holmes. Taking his time 14 seconds remaining in the quarter. Here comes Matt Hones coming out of his own zone, slow and steady. 10 seconds remaining in this quarter. Gets that one down to Drew. Drew checks that one in. Punty takes a shot, turns, shoots. Not able to score, but the foul is called. We call Dylan on the arm. 2 shots for Bunty. 53 is the score. Panthers trailing by 23. Shot goes up, but not in. Let's see what a second looks like. We have substitution, number 50 coming in, and it looks like Dylan's going to take a seat on the bench for Calvary. Bunty with the secondary. He's not able to cut the pineapple on that one. Sean with the secondary. Shoots, not able to score on that one. And that is the end of the third quarter. 53-30 is the score. We'll be right back after the quarter. All right, welcome back to the fourth and final quarter between these two teams. We got 8 minutes on the scoreboard, and we're ready to rock and roll. 53-30 is the starting score. Clayton going to chuck this one into to Jaden. Jaden bringing this one out, gets that off to the left side. Caleb has that one down to Brendan. Brendan at that corner takes that one back out to Leighton. Leighton outside of that three-point line, takes his steps, gets that one down to Jaden. Jaden able to control that one, takes it up for a shot, not able to score on that one, but Brendan gets for the second, and able to take that one in. 7:40 on the clock, 55-30. I'll explain what happened to Coach Joel after the first timeout is taken. This next timeout is taken. Matt giving this one over to Titus. Titus back over to Matt. Matt giving this one over to Drew on the left side. Gets a shot up. Not able to score on that one. Matt able to get a hand on that one, but it's swatted away by Leighton. Comes away with his Caleb. Titus able to swat him away. Didn't find his team some time. Goes off and shot it out of bounds. 7:21 on the clock. It's going to be white ball out of bounds. It's going to be Leighton going to shoot this one in. 7:21 on the clock in this final quarter of play. Giving this one off to Caleb. Caleb bringing this one in. Gives it over to Jaden. Jaden at that that three-point line. First it up by Titus. Gives it over to Brendan on that left side. Inside the three-point line he is. Titus able to get a hand on that one. Goes out of bounds in the Thunder zone. 7:09 on the clock. 55-30 is the score. 25 points separate these two teams. Caleb going to check this one into Leighton. Leighton going to bring this one out for the Thunder. Going to hit that half-court line momentarily. Gets this one down. Punty able to gain control. Gives it over to Drew. Drew bringing this one out for the Panthers. Crowd's getting fired up. There's under 7 minutes to go in this quarter. Here's Titus. Titus with a shot. Pushed it up by Caleb quite vigorously. Gives it back to Drew. Drew checking this one down to Titus with a shot. 32-55 is the score. 6:40 on the clock. Here comes Brendan giving this one back out to Jordan. Jordan with the shot. Not able to score on that one. Able to take this one down is Luke Bunty. Giving this one out to Matt Hones. Taking the pass. Giving this one to himself. 6:30 on the clock. 55-32 is the score. Miscommunication. Caleb bringing this one away inside the paint. Shoots that one up and scores. My bad. We're going to call a push after the result of the play. 2 shots for Caleb. Matt called on the push. It's only 2 shots. So the reason Coach Mandrill got ejected was because he made a few this is what I've heard. These are not my terms. He made a few smart remarks to the referee about the free throws that were made before he was ejected. Harrison coming on, and it looks like Leighton's going to take a seat on the bench. And the referee said, well, I believe you heard it on the recording. And he was ejected for the second time in this week. Caleb with secondary shot does hit the mark, and it's 56-32. 6:20 and ticking in this final quarter of play. Here's Drew across that half-court line. Gets that one over to Titus. Titus along that left wing, or that right wing, my bad. Gets that one back up to the point. Here's Drew with it, getting that across the brow. Over to Matt, bringing this one over to Sean. Sean down towards that baseline. Shot goes up, but blocked away by Brendan. Fumbling, but able to keep this one over to Harrison. Thunder able to keep possession of that one. Giving that over to the right side. Jordan takes this one inside the three-point line, but goes away to Titus. Titus bringing this one away for the Panthers. Not enough speed, not enough footstep, but able to keep that one alive as Drew stepped out of bounds. And it's going to be a white ball. Inbound from Caleb, goes over to Jordan. Jordan bringing this one out for the Thunder. Hits that half-court line. 5:50. I swear the crowd just died off in a moment's notice. Here's Harrison giving this one up to Caleb. Caleb fakes it, left goes right instead. Goes over to Harrison on that right side. There they are. Gets that one over to Jordan. Jordan. Jordan bringing this one down. Chucks that one long and hard. Too hard to control. Looks like Brendan's not eating his Cheerios this morning. He doesn't have that calcium in him. Matt inbounding this over to Drew. Drew bringing this one out. 5:34 on the clock. 56-32. Panthers trailing. Here's Titus with a three-point shot. Not able to score on that one. Goes down to Brendan. Brendan handing this one off. Takes it himself instead. Faking me out. Hands this one off to Caleb. Caleb cuts this one towards the middle. Jordan bringing this one out and around the brow. Takes his time with this one. Calls out a play. He's signaling. He's like a traffic guard. 5:12 on the clock. He's just wasting time like a time-wasting guy. He's like a telemarketer, almost. He's off to the left side. Gives that off to Caleb. Caleb down towards that left wing. Gives this one out to Harrison. Harrison takes this one over towards the middle, but gives this one down low to Brendan. Brendan in trouble. Gets this one down through the Panthers. A little bit of a travel is called. Foul is taken. And they call Funcy on the foul, even though he traveled before anything could have been called. That's just fine by me. 4:54 on the clock. 56-32 is the score. Brendan gets a shot at 2. First one does go in, making it 57-32. I'm trying my hardest not to be biased. Secondary shot does go up, hits the rim, comes down to Matt Hones, bringing this one out with just under 5 to go. First shot up by Caleb, brings this one down. Matt giving this up to Drew. Drew brings this one out towards Titus. Titus brings this one inside the three-point line, bounces that one down to Funcy. Funcy makes the shot, goes up for the shot anyway. Scores! Brings Panthers to 34. The Thunder at 37. Here's Jordan giving this one across to Brendan. Brendan taking this one out towards that three-point line, gives it off to the left side. He takes me out once more. Harrison gives it off to the left side. Caleb brings this one down towards that baseline. Shot goes up, hits the rim, comes down, goes off Drew. Drew able to gain control after it hits the backboard and down through his hands. Brings this one out as Matt Hones. Takes his time with this one. 4:20 on the clock. 57-34 is the score. Hits that half-court line, bringing this one back around town. Gets that one over to Drew. Drew outside the three-point line. Shot goes up. Does not score on that one. Sean gets the rebound. He's slicing the watermelon tonight. 4:06 on the clock. Jordan bringing this one out of his half-court line. I got to preserve my voice for tomorrow. I got 2 back-to-back games to commentate on. Jordan giving this one off to Caleb. Caleb getting this one back over to Jordan. Jordan bringing this one out around the crowd. Gets that one up to his left side. Harrison taking his time with that one. Gets that one down towards number 50. 50 turns and passes that off to Brendan. Brendan turns. Travels with that one. They're going to finally call it. Thank God. I'm sorry, I do not know your name, number 50. Are you Lucas? I think you're Lucas. Here comes Drew, coming out of his own zone. Hands out one over to Matt. Matt with a shot for a 3. Not able to hit that one. Hits himself, comes down to the hands of Sean. Sean able to spin around with that one. Keeps that one alive. Sled, but just barely. Here's Drew coming around his brow. Pushed up by Caleb and is called on the foul. 3 on the block. It's going to be an inbound at half court. Gets this one down to Matt Hones. Matt Hones bringing this one down towards the block. Whistle is blown. I was right. It was Lucas. Lucas called on the push. Hand the ball down low on the baseline. Here's Drew to inbound this one. Best substitution. We're going to have Chris come on, and it looks like Caleb's going to take a seat on the bench for Calvary. Drew going to bring this one in. Gets that one into Titus. Titus along that left side. Brings this one out and around inside the paint. Stops. Shoots. Blocked away by Brendan. Brendan able to gain control of that one, bringing this one away for the Thunder. Stops in the paint. Shoots. Not able to score on that one. Going to call it jump ball. Make the ball coming out. Substitution. Layton's going to come back on. Jordan's going to take a seat on the bench and grab a little bit of oxygen. Why don't they call him on the travel, though? He jumped 3 or 4 times with possession of the ball. Matt Hones getting this off the Titus. Titus on the right wing, takes this one down towards the baseline. I'll do my job, and the rest will do theirs. Once he tries to get a hold of that one, but it comes away as Brendan. Brendan's inside that paint. He has only one to beat. Shot goes up. Whistle is blown. Matt Hones going straight up as a pencil. I call Matt on the arm, but even though, no. All right, I'll just do my job. The rest will do theirs. I'm frustrated. Shot goes up, not able to hit that one in. Brendan not able to make the first shot. 57-36, Panthers trailing. Just under 3 minutes remaining in the game. Shot does go up, and able to hit the second. Panthers. 58-36 is score. Matt bringing this one down inside the three-point line. He goes inside the paint, shoots that one up. Score! That's a good bucket, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna call Harrison on that block. 2:51 on the clock. Shot goes up and sinks the bucket, makes it 3 points. 2:49 on the clock. We're gonna have a timeout by the Thunder. 58-39 is the score. Panthers only trailing by a few. All right, welcome back to the action. 2:48 on the clock in this final quarter of play. We have a White inbound on their own baseline. Here's Jonah giving this one into Harrison. Harrison bringing this one out. I'm not sure who subbed off for Jonah, but he's out here now. Roderick giving this one in. Luke is not able to get past through. Here's Titus bringing this one out across the half-court line. Inside the three-point line, tripped up by. They're going to call Lucas on the push. 2:37 on the clock. They're going to call it a 1-and-1 for Titus. If he makes the first, he gets the second shot. If not, it's play on. Shot goes up, hits the rim, comes back down. Titus gets his own rebound coming around that right side. Stops. Gets this one down to Matt Holmes. Matt Holmes with a shot. Scores! Well played. 41-58 is the score. 2 minutes, 24 seconds remaining. Harrison giving this one over to Roderick. Roderick taking his time. Looks to get this one down the other side, left side. Not able to do anything. Two Panthers there to pressure him. Jonah Wise not able to bobble that one around and able to gain control after a while. Sean there to let him know he's there. Here's Harrison with it now at that half-court line. Titus there to push that one up, but not able to do so. Here's Drew taking this one downtown. Jonah now trying to get this one up, shoots, and scores. 2 minutes remaining, 60-41 as the score goes out the foot of Matt. Goes down to Sean. Jump ball is called. Coming out, white ball. I am sweating. Jonah Wise to inbound this one on his own baseline. 1:55 on the clock. 60-41 is the score. Bringing this one out is Harrison. Harrison taking his time at that half-court line. Gets that one over to Roderick. Roderick on the left side gets that one down even deeper. Give and go play goes off Roderick and out of bounds. Not touching a blue Panther. What is called? Going off of Funty. Jonah here to inbound this one for Calvary. Takes his time with that. Let's take this one out to Roderick. Roderick got that half-court line. Not able to take this one down towards that left side. Loose possession goes out. And they're going to call that one going off of Matt Holmes. Here's Jonah with it now. Able to get that one down. Harrison bringing this one out towards that half-court line. Brings this one out and around. Takes this one in. He's cutting deep. Shot goes up. Not able to go in. Funty able to get the rebound. Gets that one over to Drew. Drew bringing this one out for the Panthers. He's across that half-court line. Gives that one over to Matt Holmes. Matt Holmes with a shot. Score! 3 points on the board for the Panthers. 44 for the Panthers. 60 for the Thunder. Bringing this one out is Roderick. Roderick pressured up by Drew. Gets down towards that corner. Shoots that one up. Not able to score on that one. Drew gets a hand on that one. Swatted away. Swatted in the face by Roderick.
Good hustle, Josh.
Roderick called on the foul. It's going to be a blue inbound, I believe. They're going to give him some foul shots. I believe 2 to be the number. 1:07 on the clock. 60-44 is the score. They have a substitution. Roderick going to take the bench and Caleb coming back out into the fray for Calvary. 1:07 on the clock. 60-44 is the score. Panthers down by 22. Question mark? No. 16. What am I doing? That's not even math. First shot goes up. Not able to make it in. Once he gets a hand on that one, able to gain control. Jumping into that one is Jonah. It's going to be a white ball coming out. My bad. It's going to be blue ball. You're going to inbound this one for the Panthers. I'm going to hand this over to Titus. Titus with a 2-point shot standing on the line. Hits the rim, comes back down. Here's Sean bottling that one around. Jonah gains control for the Thunder. Caleb has it now, 56 seconds and counting. Panthers not pushing up. Here's Caleb with it now, taking this one over towards that right side against Titus. Takes this one, hands this one out to Harrison. Harrison bringing this one over towards that right side, pushes it back over to Caleb. Caleb bringing this one over towards that right side, hits that out of bounds line, cuts down, goes out of bounds. Whistle is blown though. Looks like his foul is going to be called. Sean called with the Hadouken. I sure hope that scoreboard camera does not die. Jonah giving this one back into Caleb. Caleb bringing this one out for the Thunder. makes the screen so blurry. Lucas giving this back over to Harrison. Harrison taking this one out and around. I'm doing my best. Luke Jonah down along that baseline. Shot goes up, but not really. Taken away. Down it goes. Sean inside the paint, turns, shoots. Not able to get that spin around the end. Goes down. Jonah hangs on to that one. Goes over to Caleb. Caleb bringing this one down slow and steady. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the ball game. 60 for the Thunder and 44 for the Panthers. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.